But there has to be some form of restriction. Just not too restrictive all of the time, depending on your goals. Okay, getting to it. I had recorded another video whinging about clients. We might do that another time. I haven't pressed record. I haven't fucking pressed record. I haven't pressed record. Oh, Jesus Christ. I haven't pressed record. I have once again started this episode and I haven't pressed record on the Rodecaster. But I pressed record on this, the red light's on, it's recording. I was whinging about how wonky the camera is. I just can't get this right. I just can't get this right. But that's the point, isn't it? That's the point. That's what I want to. It's almost like I want to do it. I want to make the camera slightly wonky so it's annoying. I want to not have the ring light on enough so my face isn't melting. I want to give myself any excuse to not do these. There's one of the excuses. Why didn't I press record on the Rodecaster? I don't know. The microphone, still don't. There, I don't know. I don't know where to put it. Oh, well, do you know what? I can't do any of this. I don't know how to do it properly. That's it. I'm not going to do it. The Daily Rot, not for me. Not today. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, where dreams die. Where your exercise routine and your diet go to die. I will start again tomorrow. I'll try again tomorrow. Not good. Not good. I actually thought that was quite good. I had this 3 or 4 minute spiel about that, but anyway, that's a shame. That's a shame. I also was banging on about how I've rebranded myself slightly. Ben Davis here, Push-Pull Health, asking you to embrace your rotten attitude to exercise and nutrition. Now, originally, I would ask you to give the middle finger to your restrictive diet. But unfortunately, I think the problem for most people is their diet isn't restrictive enough. So you need to give the middle finger to your unrestrictive diet. And what I mean by that is every diet, there has to be a form of restriction. Because if there's no form of restriction, because if there's not any form of restriction, we're all going to be quite big. We're all going to be rotund, plump, overweight, fat. There has to be some form of restriction. We're all going to be on Ozempic, on Wegovy, Monjaro. Another topic, Ozempic. So there has to be a form of restriction. It doesn't mean that it needs to be restrictive. It doesn't mean that you have to every time you want to try and go on a diet or lose weight or do anything, that you have to start juice cleansing, that you have to start counting points or sins, that you have to go low carb, that you have to be drastic, that you have to do something drastic for 30 days. Get to the end of the 30 days, it was miserable, you lost a load of water weight, a little bit of fat, it's not sustainable, and you start all over again. And then a lot of people, they go on a diet, they start all over again, and they put on weight. So they actually end up back at the start, even heavier. Oh dear, even more rotund. Not good. Not good. Anyway, I tried to record another episode and I was whinging about clients. I've had a couple of clients leave this week and it hurts. It's tough. It's not good. It's not easy. It's not easy to stomach. Another episode, maybe I'll try again because it just ended up being a complete whinge fest. I think I've got some ideas. I think I can put it in a way that makes sense where it's not just, well, no, it's going to be narcissistic ramblings. This always is narcissistic ramblings, but I think people can relate. I think people will be able to relate. I just need to think about what I'm saying. And the thing is, but at the same time, no one's watching. No one's watching at the moment. So I could talk about the same topic every single day, reword it differently, and I'd get away with it because no one's watching. Yet, that camera is so wonky. So I've been going to some networking meetings over the last few months in the local area, meeting business owners, trying to talk about Push-Pull Health as a new business. I thought that would be quite a good idea. And I've met some nice people. My biggest problem with these networking meetings, which is really unbearable, and I've got to take some blame. I have to take some blame, is you walk in, you might speak to one person you know, or one of the people that's organising it. Great. Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm okay. How's business? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Oh, he's still got a rotten attitude. They don't say that. I think no one's quite getting the rotten attitude for the most part. And then you've got groups of people that know each other from the same place, from the same business, wherever they've come from. So then you have these people who are in the corner, huddled together, having their drink, having their biscuit, having their sandwich, whatever. Yeah, there's been some pretty good spreads, to be fair. What do you do with that? So you come in, you don't know anyone. Right, okay. So everyone's, for the most part, are pretty unbloody approachable. I'm coming as a one-man band. I don't really know anyone. I recognise some of them from previous network meetings. No, still nothing. Of course, I understand that you have to go in, you have to introduce yourself, but you see that and it's just off-putting. It winds you up. It winds me up. It's irritating. It's the same stuff every time. And you've got people huddled in a corner. You know, we're adults. I thought we'd moved on from that. That's the stuff that you get at school. Oh, I'm just going to stay with my friends and not talk to anyone else. Oh, God, who's that? Oh, God, I think that's that freak who walks around the pond. Oh, Christ. Not good. Not good. Just really irritating. But you have to take responsibility. I could if I wanted to. And there was someone else doing this as well. Not the best, this person. Oh, quite well known in the area, but not good. Not good. But, well, we're not going to get into it. But uncriticisable for what they do within reason. So you have to be very careful. But walking around, shoving their face into people's face, breaking up these circles, business card, shoving it in the gob. So that's what I could do, really. I could follow suit and I could, oh, hi. Cameras up. Room for one more? Jam your head into the circle. Business card. Shove it in their gobs. You could place it in their hands as well, in their glasses, whatever. Just get your bit. Nappy. I could do that, so I have to take responsibility. I could be a bit more aggressive. I could just go up to people and just, hi, I'm Ben from Pushable Health. It just gets my back up. It's every single one. I've been to quite a few now in the last few months. It's just every time. It's every time. It's so boring. It's so boring. Why are we not treating network meetings? Because they suck. For the most part, they're quite unbearable. They are, of course they are. No one wants to really be there, do they? They don't. But if you're going to be there, make a bit of fucking effort. Make a bit of effort. Can we not turn these networking meetings into speed dating? Why can we not come in and go, right, guys, thanks for being here. What we're going to do now, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to do some speed dating. And every minute, we're going to go around, meet someone that you haven't spoken to yet, shake their hand, introduce yourself, tell them what you do, tell them one wacky thing about you, and then move on the buzzer. What's wrong with that? How fun would that be? You do that for 10 minutes, you get to the end of it, and you know what? Anyone that you interacted with during that 10-minute section who you got on with, who, oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I'd like to know more about this. You can then hopefully try and seek them back out afterwards. Oh, hi, do you want to continue the conversation? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that was great. Yeah, so tell me more about you. Whatever. No more of this crap walking in. Oh, someone else is coming. Oh, quickly. What are we doing? What are we doing? Enough. But I do take responsibility. I do. This person who was being quite aggressive, shoving the business card in people's faces, shoving their head in. Room for one more. Had this little minion with them as well. Hey, it was working. In and out. They weren't there for long. In and out. Business card. Ugh. Right, I'm off. Next one. They probably had about 15 to go to that night. But it was effective. It was memorable. That's my rant about networking meetings. Got to get better. Guys, speed dating. Let's do the whole speed dating thing. Let's do that. It'll be so much more effective. I know people don't want to be there. Why are they there for then? What are they there? Just to show face? What's the point? I don't know. It's different for me. Look, I'm sure 10 years from now or whatever, when I become just so successful, I'll still go to the network. Oh, I'll go and hang out with the common folk. Yeah. Yeah, just champagne for me, please. I'll just stand in the corner, my back turned, with all the important people, sipping my bubbly. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Who's just walked in? Who the hell's that? Bloody hell. Anyway. I'm sure that'd be me. So I'm just jealous that I'm not that person yet. I've got to come in. I've got to be fresh-faced. Hi. Oh, God, everyone's got their back turned. They're all in the corner. They're all just talking to the people they know from work or their friends. Oh, okay. Oh, God, this is a good way to network. Surely you've got one opportunity to spend a bit of time with other people away from your work colleagues. And you're not taking it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that wasn't really health and fitness though, was it? That was just me whinging. And health and fitness. What can I talk about quickly? Ozempic. Okay, we brought up Ozempic, so let's talk about it quickly. That's annoying. I don't have the prices. We'll do another episode. Ozempic, it's expensive. To get it privately, I think through the NHS, you got to meet some certain criteria. I know you can nobble it a little bit, but it's expensive. If you want to get it privately, it's expensive in the UK and the US. My biggest thing with Ozempic and Wegovy and Mounjaro, whatever you're taking, great, it's saving lives. By all means, if your BMI is over, 30, it's doing great stuff. It is doing great stuff. But if you're just taking one of these weight loss drugs, but your diet and your exercise routine is remaining the same, that's the problem. That's the issue. A lot of people are losing a bunch of weight, but they're just eating less of the crap diet they were already on before. Now, lots of people are losing lots of weight, great. But they're just eating the same diet, just less of it. Their diet before taking one of these weight loss drugs was probably not the best. Yes, they were maybe just over-consuming. Well, they were definitely over-consuming food, calories. But their diet was probably chock full of ultra-processed foods. Not a lot of protein, not a lot of fruit and fibre. Just a lot of sugary, fatty, ultra-processed foods for the most part. If they're just eating the same foods, but just less of it because they can't eat any more of it, but they're not getting any protein in, not getting any more fruit and veg in, protein's always the big one, especially when you start to lose a lot of weight, muscle mass. You want to retain that. You want to retain the muscle mass as much as you can. So that links into the second thing you need to be doing. You need to be high protein diet. Get your protein in. Diet needs to probably change. You need to be lifting weights at least twice a week. You've got to be doing some form of resistance training, some form of strength training. If you're not doing that, so if you're not trying to be more conscious of what you're eating and you're not doing any other exercise and you're shedding all this weight, there's a problem there. That was okay, maybe, I don't know. Ben from Pushable Health, we've had that slight rebranding. Let me know in the comments what you think of any of that. Let me know about your networking experience, please. I want to know. What do you think of the speed dating idea? I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm all ears. Ozempic, are you on Ozempic? Are you using Wegovy, Mounjaro? Let me know how you're getting on. Are you exercising? Are you doing some form of resistance training? Are you lifting weights? Are you eating a good amount of protein? Let me know. Okay, that will do. Yeah, Ben Davis, forever falling behind. We did another episode. That's the main thing. Keep going. Keep going. Wade through the bullshit of your excuses. Just keep wading through them. Some days they're going to get you. They will. Some days the excuses will be just too much and you won't be able to get through to the other side. I did say about the whole tomorrow's where dreams go to die, but sometimes you do have to try again tomorrow. As long as you try. As long as you do genuinely try again tomorrow and not just say tomorrow and then just don't do anything. Give it a go. Try and wade through the bullshit of your excuses. It's deep. It smells. There's a lot of it. Keep going.